In our rules, we have already a system that deals with any contractor who's going to be delayed. And we're going to enforce that. And I've said that to the contractors too, that if you are late, I am not going to take the embarrassment because you haven't done what you're supposed to do. Governments don't do contracting work. We do as much as we can to manage contracts. And the fact is, this government has had to become effectively a project manager. We spend a lot of our time in the ministry focusing on project management. But the fact is that you can, in a bureaucratic kind of way, and maybe by diktat or by trying to encourage in maybe not the most unpleasant way, or maybe not the most kind way, that they should finish on time. But the fact is that when contractors are stretched because they've taken on so much work, they will be delayed. But is there an already part of the rules that caters for persons who are contracting that are not going to deliver on time? The answer is yes. And what is that? It's liquidated damages. So when they are delayed, they are faced with the penalty of liquidated damages, and we're going to enforce that. What I want everybody to be sure about is that we have not been over budget. And I think that there's speculation there about whether we have been, or any government has been over budget. We don't go for whether they are late or not. That's their responsibility on price. We don't change the price because they are late. But they're about, I would say, maybe beyond 85% already. It's looking very impressive, I have to say. And what the facility is turning into is a real premier type of indoor facility, with the exception of the seating. We haven't changed the seating as yet. That is the next stage of the investment that we're going to make. But a lot of the complaints were, especially when we're hosting international events, a lot of the complaints centered around two areas. Well, just one area mainly, and that was, it's just so hot. It's just so hot that persons don't want to attend. If it's a daytime event or even nighttime event, they just don't want to attend. And it also, the persons who were playing were complaining that it's just too hot, it's affecting performance. So the air conditioning was a big investment. I'm glad to see that that's coming to a conclusion.